Welcome, Capricorn, to your December 2024 reading. Thanks for tuning in. Happy birthday to all you Capricorns born in December, and Merry Christmas too. Can you believe we've come to the end of another year? But lovely time. Hope it's nice where you are at the moment. Now, I've done another chunk of those free mini readings that people requested. I was doing, for those of you that don't know, I was offering free mini readings for new subscribers, and I got so inundated with requests that I've had to put an end to that. I'm not offering free mini readings anymore. I am slowly working through them all. If you haven't received yours yet, please be patient. They will be coming. But for anyone else who would like a mini reading, I am actually open to donations. If you'd like to get a mini reading from me, please just donate whatever amount you would like, and I will get back to you. Leave a comment in the comment section, and I will film your mini reading just like I am now, and I will leave a link so you can access it in response to your comment. Now, let's get this reading underway. Now, you start out with a couple of people here, and I feel like perhaps one of these people can be you. Now, actually, before I start, I'm using the Arthurian Tarot deck. I've never used this one before. And if you're looking at the cards and they've got different names on them, like this one here says the Lady of the Lake. This is the High Priestess. Stone King is the King of Pentacles. Grail Queen is the Queen of Pentacles. The Grail Nine is the Nine of Cups, and so on. Stone is Pentacles. Spears are Wands. Swords, I think, are still swords. Yeah. So, but anyway, you start out with the Stone King, so the King of Pentacles. This is very much your energy, Capricorn. But normally, look, I would read this as a Taurus, and it's interesting you have the talisman, sorry, I'm not sure what that is, but in traditional deck, this is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant also represents a Taurus as well. So there could very much be a Taurus that's coming into your life. You've got the Queen of Cups, that's a Scorpio, or any water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, because this is a general reading. And, you know, as I said, the King of Pentacles is very much your energy. This is someone that is great in business, a great leader. They are often quite wealthy. They take care of those around them, and they're generous as well. But it's interesting, you've got the Nine of Cups here. Now, this is a beautiful card. This is one of the best cards in the deck. And this is almost like a wish come true here for a lot of you. Now, this could potentially be to do with your career, or this could even be to do with the relationship. The fact that you've got a king and a queen, although they're not in the same suit, this can often talk about a divine counterpart here, or very much a power couple, but really, really nice energy in that Queen of Cups as well. Queens are the nurturers of the deck. So this is someone very nurturing, very caring, very loving, quite emotional, in touch with their emotions, and they're emotionally supportive for you as well. And actually, Scorpio and Taurus actually are a really nice couple. I do know a few couples, Scorpio and Taurus. They do work really well together, and a few of my Scorpio people in my life actually have some close friends that are Taurians as well. You do get on quite well. But if this is a new love that you've been wanting or wishing for, I feel like there could potentially be some some connections that are coming in here for you. Now, it's very interesting. You've got 2 2s, and they came out right one above the other. And 2s are significant choices that are required for you to make here. And the 2 of Pentacles is not only a card of making a choice, but it's also you juggling having a lot of balls in the air, juggling a lot of things, being quite busy, and also juggling your finances as well can be another message of the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands is that card about coming to a bit of a crossroad in your life, and this could be to do with your career, particularly because the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles and Wands can often talk about your career, your passion, your desires, and you might be at this place where you are tossing up whether you want to continue on a creative project, continue doing things in a certain direction, or go in a completely new direction here. And it's interesting, in this particular deck, you can see, I'll just bring it up to the camera. This is quite interesting. You can actually see a bit of a fork in the road. But the thing with this, in one of my decks, I've got this kind of imagery in the 2 of Wands, which kind of does show a fork in the road. But what you can see from this particular card is both of the forks end up joining up again in the end. So there's always this message here, and particularly in the 2 of Wands, is there is no wrong choice. You are going to end up at your desired destination, particularly because you've got the wish come true there. But I do, the fact that you've got 2 2s, this does tell me there is a significant decision that you are required to make. And it could be about following a dream. Now, the fact that you've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups this also tells me that you might be sort of tossing up between practicality and emotion sort of thing here. Do I want to do things because it's the right thing to do, it's the best thing to do, or do I want to do things because my heart is telling me this is what I should be doing, this is the direction I should be going in? So there could be a bit of a stalemate situation in a sense. I mean, you don't have the 2 of Swords, which is that stalemate situation, but you might be having to you might be being pulled between, your practical side, your financial mind, and your emotional side, and what your heart is telling you to do. And the fact that you've got the Lady of the Lake or the High Priestess is really telling me that you may need to meditate on this decision and tap into your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, who you get your intuition, let's put it that way, and really be guided by that. The High Priestess is that card of secrets, of sacred knowledge that is downloaded to you. And it's also a card of unlimited opportunity here as well, which I really, really love for you. And you know what? I feel like whichever decision you choose, there is absolute success and victory here. You have the 6 of Wands. This is the victory card. You are a winner here, Capricorn, and you are moving forward to victory. And not only that, you will be, even looked at by your peers and really hailed as a victor, as someone that they can, use as a mentor and they can learn from. This is a great, great card. And the fact that you've got that Taurian energy, that Hierophant energy, I feel like you might be a bit of a maverick here and doing things your own way. I mean, look, this can be part of the decision as well. The Hierophant is a bit of a card of duality here. This is a card of either going down the traditional route and doing things the way society, says we should do things, corporate jobs, or this can even be, societal structures in place, going to university, corporate jobs, religion, doing things the structured way, or this can be completely bucking the trend and doing things your own way. And, you might decide to go out and do your own business and change things up and not follow that traditional route. And this could be what you are tossing up here, Capricorn. You might be having these two energies pulling you about which way to go. But whichever decision you make here, there is absolute victory here for you. I really love this. Now, it's interesting, just on a side note, because you've got that Nine of Cups, that wish come true, whatever it is for you, that wish is, whether it's a wish to be married, a wish to have your own business, or whatever it is, I feel like this is also tied up in that decision as well. And if this is a wish to be married, it's interesting that you've got the Hierophant card, because this is one of those cards of marriage as well. Whether you do it traditionally and you get married in white in a church, or you kind of have your own little ceremony in your own little way, there is potential for a connection here if that is part of your wish. Now let's get some clarifying cards out for you. Now this is just my normal deck, the Mystical Tarot that I love to use for clarifying. I just love using it anytime. I love the imagery on it. I hope you enjoyed that that new deck. I haven't used it before, as I said, but I like to change it up a little bit. Oh, look, what did I say about the Two of Swords? You've got 3 twos. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at this. This always happens when I get clarifiers out, but I like it and I take them all because they all seem significant. The Two of Swords. I was just saying before, you haven't got the Two of Swords, so there's no stalemate situation. And what happens? You get the Two of Swords. You get the Nine of Cups again. Wow. 8 of Pentacles, very much work related. I feel like this is for this issue is for a lot of you, Capricorn. And here you have the Chariot, and can you believe this? The Two of Wands again. So you've got the Two of Wands twice. You have the Nine of Cups twice, and you've got the Two of Swords. So there is 4 swords, 4 twos here. So there is a bit of a pull here, I feel, for you, and you could be conflicted whether you want to maybe go out and do what your heart is telling you to do, or whether you want to continue down that traditional way of doing things. And you've got this feeling of like, I'm gonna win at all costs. I am going to the Five of Swords is actually a card of victory in a sense. It is a card of winning at all costs, which, just be mindful that you don't want to burn any bridges, or just be mindful of your actions. The story of the Five of Swords is that warrior that goes out and fights the battle, and he has all the swords there, you can see. But when you look around at the battlefield, the carnage that is left behind can often make you question whether your actions were worth their while. So just be mindful of that. But you've got the card of the Apprentice here, so I really see you doing things your own way and learning new skills, learning things that you haven't done before. You might decide to change career. You want to leave that corporate job. You want to do something creative and move in a completely different direction and learn new skills. And it might not be as great a paycheck, or it might not be as secure, but I feel like you're going to be doing things your own way because you've got the Chariot there, and the Chariot basically talks about you running your own race. You're in control of your destination, and it's going to be hard work. The Chariot doesn't say this is an easy ride. You look at the two horses here, one is white and one is black, and the story of the Chariot is, this charioteer is in the driver's seat hanging onto the reins, and these two horses are opposing forces. They represent opposing forces in your life, and they want to go in different directions, but you're there holding the reins, and you are making them go in the direction that you want to go in and reining them in. And it's not always a smooth surface. There's bumps along the way, but the beauty of the Chariot is you are the one calling the shots. You are going left or right when you want to. You're going fast, slow, at your own pace, and ultimately this is success. This is you essentially having the world in your hands here, Capricorn. You are guiding the way your life goes, the direction that your life goes in. And like I said, you've got the Victory card, you've got the Chariot, which ultimately leads to success. Now, some of you can physically be going on a trip. The Chariot can talk about moving or traveling or movement of any kind of car. Now, some of you may even be buying a new car, but I feel like this is you learning some new skills, going in a different direction that perhaps you have not gone down before. And it is a little bit scary, and it kind of is making you feel a little bit stuck. You're not sure which way to go, but you've got that High Priestess there that will really allow you to tap in and get the answers from your spirit guides. But I feel like with that King of Pentacles, this is a real entrepreneur type energy as well. So I'm really getting that for some of you. But 9 of Cups, 2 of the best cards in the deck. Absolute wish come true here for a lot of you Capricorns. I'm loving that for you. Now let's just see if there's any more cards that want to come out as clarifiers. Yep, there's 2 5s here as well. If you've been struggling financially and you're a little bit worried about that, if you've been feeling unwell, if you just have been feeling left out in the cold at all, this is absolutely changing as well. I feel like 5s are a place where, when you get multiple 5s, I always look at things like this as, I don't like to think of coincidences. I always think that things like this are meant to give us a message. And when you get multiple 5s, sometimes these can be challenges that bring about opportunities. So I feel like if you have been stuck financially, or struggling in any way, this is actually pushing you to perhaps start that new business on the side, or look for a second income, or look for something that can be a little bit more lucrative for you in the long run. Although it may not be financially great for you to begin with, you're stepping back in your finances a little bit. I feel like all of that kind of feeling left out in the cold, not feeling like you're on your right path, is coming to an end here, and you really need to make sure that you do ask for assistance. And for those of you that have been relying on a lot of other people for assistance, this could also be a time where you are sort of taking the reins and saying, you know, I'm not going to need to do that anymore, because now there's victory here for you. Now I'm on this new road to success. So I really like that. Now let's get a final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. I love this deck. It always just seems to, whoa, and look at that. I'm just going to take this off camera. I usually only take one, but I'm going to take these. You got decide, and can you believe it? You've got 4 twos. Do you see what I mean about this deck? It just seems to fit in with my reading so perfectly. Decide. A decision needs to be made after careful analysis. Make a choice and keep things moving. So, yeah, definitely connected with all of those twos and that Chariot. I feel like that's, you know, movement forward. And here you go, proof. This is a little bit interesting as well. Your search is validated by the evidence before you. No more confirmation is needed. And I feel like this is very much connected with that High Priestess card as well. I feel like when you're tossing up a decision and what to do, I think you're going to get some answers and you're just going to go, yep, that's the answer. I know what to do now. And you're just going to move forward from that. And also you got progress in that lot. Everything is on course. Go with the flow and trust the process. So if you're wanting to start something, just go for it, Capricorn. There is real flow and progress that is going to show up for you if it hasn't already. So we'll leave it there. I hope that resonated. Please let me know. As I said, if you would like a little mini reading, please leave me a small donation, large donation, whatever you want. It's up to you. The reason I'm doing this, I'm noticing a lot of people aren't coming back and watching the free mini readings that I'm doing for them. So I'm putting a lot of time and energy and effort into doing them, and no one's actually watching them. Or, well, not no one, but a lot of people aren't coming back and watching them. So if you are actually paying for them, I feel like at least I know you're going to come back and watch it, and I'm not wasting my energy for nothing. So have a great month. Happy birthday again for those of you in December. Merry Christmas again. And I hope to see you in the new year. Bye.